Hey everyone, welcome back. Stephen and John from Davenport European Martial Arts School. I want to apologize for not having videos out previously for the last couple of weeks. I was teaching piracy to middle schoolers for 2 weeks as a summer school class. It's not a bad job getting to teach kids about piracy. But I'm glad to be back and doing videos, and I look forward to sharing today's video with you. Today we're going to look at the spada de filo, the side sword. But the side sword, the fight with that is the entry point, because what we're really going to be looking at is the use of the left hand within the fight. With that, let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Sounds good.
There's a lot of techniques that allow you to enter. When we're playing with the side sword, we've talked about using your sword as a way to protect yourself against incoming attacks as you're attacking. And in the medieval manuscripts, such as Fior de Veris, he calls this zoga larga, long game. And long game is just what it sounds like. I'm staying at distance so that I can maintain this safety of being able to hide behind my sword. What I want to talk about, though, is entering the fight. And this takes courage. In the segno from the master's manuscript, Fior de Veris, on his left hand he has a lion holding a heart. And in the Pisani Dasi version of the manuscript, this in Latin says audacia. Audacious. You have to be audacious. You have to be willing to close. As we're facing our opponent, my opponent, being right-handed, his most common attack is going to be from his right to my left side with a mandrito squalembrato. Go ahead. And I have a couple of different options. What I want to work on today is in Marozzo called Guardia di Faccia, guard of the face. It's a one-handed equivalent of posta frontale o corona in Fior's manuscript, crown guard. So as he throws it, I'm going to jam up to find with my false edge, so I'm looking over my true edge quilling at my opponent. So if we do that again, I'm starting in outside guard, he comes through, I bring it across, and then just jam forward. That's my sword work. You can defend yourself with only your sword, but that's only half your defense, so why risk it? The other half of our defense is our footwork. The footwork I'm going to do is a tutta volta, mezza volta. So my tutta volta is going to be stepping forward and across, and then a mezza volta, which brings me closer in distance and off my opponent's line, giving me a line of attack. If you extend your sword straight ahead, and I'm just off, well, that'd be about it. I'm just off his line. And I'm not worried about the shoulder strike, because, why not?
Because of your sword.
Yep. I'm in Guardia di Faccia. I don't need to
is...
worry about it. So if we do that again, let's go real slow so we can look at, I'm in outside guard, he comes through, I cover towards inside guard with a tutta volta, Guardia di Faccia with the completion of my tutta volta. Then as I come forward, I'm going to mezza volta, rotating from false edge to my true edge as I push his hand down for a thrust to the face. So if we do that again, go ahead. Into play. Put on masks, shall we?
Sounds good.
Now that we've got our masks on, I feel a lot safer completing this action. I'm sure John does as well. So I started in outside guard because this is just where I happened to be caught when he threw his mandrito squalembrato. Go ahead and be successful. So that's the blow coming. Go ahead and give me a little bit of water.
Okay.
There we go, cool. Do it again. Into my thrust. You gonna do it again?
Mm-hmm. Same speed.
Same speed. Oh, I was a little late. Now that was interesting. The reason I was late is I came across and I used my shoulder to get to inside guard as opposed to my elbow. So go ahead and do it again. There's my Guardia di Faccia with a rotation into a thrust. But it doesn't need to go to a thrust. When we start looking at Marozzo, we see a lot, and a lot of other manuscripts, we see a lot of close play action. So let's do it again. Go ahead and make the hit.
Yes, sir.
Great. Do it again. I had to keep him from falling. You all right?
Good. So when you close into the, you actually pass to the outside line of my lead knee. As you did so, we had what we call the volta stable, a rotation of the into the interior of my knee as you, as you your arm driving me over that knee of yours while you pushed my right knee towards my left side.
And because you were falling that way, that brought the hand out this way, which gave me something to grab onto to protect my partner. John, also known as Todd. All right, one more time.
Sir.
Go ahead and make the hit.
Striking?
Do it again.
Yeah.
There, that's much better.
Better footwork.
Ahead. And that just leaves me in this position with that nice throw. And as he's falling back, if I need, I can step out and hit him. Mostly that's just if I want to re-stomp the head.
Reach up the face?
So that's one way that we can close distance. Another way that we can go real slow, same manuscript, Colombrado, please. Mm-hmm. Great. I may not want to throw him. This be cover for the moment. Quick disclaimer. Do not throw your partner unless you both have experience with grappling and falling. You must train how to fall before you ever do anything like this. So please do not throw your partner until you've got plenty of experience. And even experienced grapplers, falling with a weapon is a whole different experience than falling without a weapon. So we start here. I'm an outside guard. He goes and throws the Mandritos Colombrado. Go ahead and hit him. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and hit him.
Good try.
There we go. Do it again. So I'm in here. This time I'm going to go underneath his arm into my own position. Good?
Good.
Let's do that again real slow.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll do both of them on the other side.
Yes, sir.
Real slow. He comes across. I go to Guardia di Faccia. I should be, actually. With a rotation, up, then down, and that gives me my sword in my hand. So now I can stab him, but I also have a lever that I can use to put more torque on the elbow and the shoulder. Don't do this at speed. Anything you want to add about that?
About the speed part there, yes, you're going to destroy my arm.
There will be a pop in the screen.
Yes.
Let's do it again. From the other side. Action. Nice. Go ahead and make the hit at speed.
At speed.
Great. Slow. And there's the throw. One more time. Yes, at speed, please.
Yes, sir.
Again. There we go. At speed. And then I would just turn. That's option one. If I want to close in for ligadura, that's option two. Slow, please. Nice. He comes in, I move over, I find in Guardia di Faccia on my false edge with a rotation to my true edge, stepping forward. Now, one of the things I want you to see, rotate here. When I find here, I am at his forearm, not his elbow. If I go to his elbow and I complete this action, that puts me into his armpit. Turn around. which means I'm now trying to move his whole trunk, and I can't do it. Simple counter, drop your point down over my shoulder, grab your point, and now he's got a giant lever to put me in low ligadura, and he'll win this fight. When you enter into ligadura, you cannot enter your elbow. You must enter below the joint you wish to control. So if we do that again, it's slow. And then I'm going to take it out here, and that's the end. One more time, please. There's that action to cover in or turn with me. I don't even need to grab my own blade. I can stick it through and just pull it right back out and then walk away. What I don't want to do is engage for a long time, because no matter how good I am, I don't know how many friends he has with him or on the way, and I can't afford to be engaged too long. For purposes of modern day fencing with the masters, we can do the same kind of thing. Closing, but not laying hands on our opponent / partner / friend. If my partner gives me a mandrito squalembrado, he gets a good hit on me, so I come through, I do the same thing, then as I hit Guardia di Faccia, I walk past and just hit him in the face. So if we do that again, and that allows me to just keep going. I'm going to not hit hard, but can we go faster?
Yes, sir.
Go and hit me.
Okay.
A little bit faster. There, that's good. Go ahead. About doing this. Let's do it again. Watch my speed. That's my speed. At that same speed, please hit me back.
Yes, sir.
I get hit after that. I need to make sure that I stay safe. He throws that attack, and I keep going this way, and I just walk past him. Because I keep going forward, it takes me out of range of his blade. In a historical context, the best place to stab somebody is in the back. And the only way I can get to their back is to walk past them. Once I get past them, then I have to the back. Oh! So there we have 3 plays of Zoga Stretta, close game, with the use of Guardia di Faccia from Marozzo. As we play, we can decide if we want to throw, if we want to bind, or if we want to escape. As I said earlier, please, please, please do not throw your partners in these positions. These are meant to break the human body. And these techniques are in the manuscripts because they work. But because we are studying the manuscripts, we want to know what they did. A broken arm, a dislocated shoulder will put somebody out of the fight just as much as killing them would historically. Today, a broken arm, a dislocated shoulder, that puts them out of our game and we lose our friends. Don't let the excitement of a technique go unchecked because they work. Is there anything you'd like to add, John?
For me, it always goes back to the wonder of footwork and how just because you did not change your footwork, you can do so many more options with the same combination of what your feet do, helping to defend you, get off their line of action, and be able to find multiple avenues of a counteraction.
Remember, your sword is only half your defense. Your feet are the other half. You can defend yourself with only half, but why risk it? Sir, thank you very much for your help with that.
You are very welcome.
Thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Take care, everyone.